Welcome viewers, in this video we will see the phasor diagram of loaded alternator for unity power factor load. Subscribe the channel for more videos and notification. Soft copy of this material available in the drive. The link is given in the description box. Now we'll go to the topic. For a unity power factor load, we are going to draw the phasor diagram of the loaded alternator. So first we will see the equivalent circuit of alternator followed by voltage equation, so that we are able to see the phasor diagram easily. First we will see the equivalent circuit of alternator. So this is the equivalent circuit of the alternator. E phase is the EMF induced in the alternator. V phase is the terminal voltage at the load end. So the voltage generator induced in the EMF in the voltage induced in the alternator is the sum of voltage available at the load terminal and the drop across the armature. So the E phase, what is the voltage induced, is not completely available as a V phase. Some of the voltage is dropped across the armature resistance and reactance. This RA is the armature resistance, XL is the leakage reactance, XAR is the armature reactance. So here we can add these two reactants, so that it is called a XS, synchronous reactance. Then synchronous reactance and RA can be added, that become a synchronous impedance, right? So based on that, we'll see the simplified simplified equivalent circuit. So this XL and XAR is added, so it become XS. XS and RA is added, that become a ZS. So E phase we have ZS and load terminal. So in the phasor diagram, our aim is the E phase is the vector sum of V phase and the drop across the armature, that is IA XS, IA ZS. E phase is the vector sum of V phase and IA ZS. That we need to prove in the phasor diagram. The phasor diagram is drawn based on this equation. Now we'll see the voltage equation of the alternator. So this is a voltage equation. As we discussed earlier, the EMF generated in an alternator is not available completely at the load due to the drop across RA and XS. Right? It's not completely available in the load. Some of the amount is dropped. So that V phase equal to E phase equal to V phase plus IA RA plus IA XS. Armature resistance drop, then armature reactance drop. This RA XS can be written as ZS, impedance drop, synchronous impedance drop. So this is our final equation. E phase is the vector sum of V phase and IA ZS. That we need to prove for the phasor diagram. Now we'll go to the phasor diagram. So we'll see the phasor diagram for the unity power factor load. Now we refer this diagram. So the phasor diagram is drawn by taking the V phase as a reference. That is OA equal to V phase. So this is OA, is the V phase. Because of unity power factor, IA also in phase with the V phase. There is no phase difference between IA and V phase. So what is our aim? This E phase is the vector sum of V phase and IA ZS. This is our aim, right? E phase is the vector sum of V phase plus IA ZS. This IA ZS is the vector sum of IA RA and IA XS. Impedance, synchronous impedance drop is nothing but armature resistance drop and armature reactance drop. That is, we know that the sum of RA and XS is nothing but ZS. So in this triangle, we can easily see refer that V phase and I phase are in phase with the both are in phase because of unity power factor. This AB is nothing but IA RA. BC is nothing but IA XS. Sum of these two is IA ZS, that is AC. Right? So these are all the. Now we refer the triangle OBC. So to refer the diagram OBC. So OC square equal to AB square plus BC square. This OC square is nothing but E phase square. BC square is nothing but IAX square. What about this AB? That can be written as OA plus AB. OA is nothing but V phase. AB is nothing but IARA. So based on that we can write the equation. We will see the equation later. Now we'll see the description one by one. So what we discussed, the sentence is given. For a pure resistive load, the power factor is unity and IA and V phase are in phase with each other. Because of resistive load, IA and V are in phase. What we discussed in the diagram, IARA is in phase with IA. That is AB equal to IARA. IAXS is at an angle of 90 degree with IARA. So that BC equal to IAXS. Sum of these two is nothing but IAZS, that is given by AC. Now we'll refer this diagram again so that we are able to understand. See this IARA, that is AB equal to IARA in phase with the current. Both are available in the same line. IAXS BC, that is 90 degree with the phase difference with IA. Right? IARA is in phase, IAZS is 90 degree with the current. Sum of these two is IAZS, that is AC. So that is what we discussed. Then we'll go to the final E phase. Our aim is to find the E phase. So OC is E phase. That we have to prove it is the vector sum of V phase and IA is a test vector. Now we'll go to the another expression to find the final equation. So from this triangle OBC, what we discussed earlier, OC square equal to OB square plus BC square. OB square is written as OA plus AB the whole square. Right now we'll substitute all the value. OC square equal to OA is nothing but V phase. AB is nothing but IARA, that we already discussed in the diagram. BC is IAXS. So OC square equal to V phase plus IARA the whole square plus IAXS the whole square. What is OC? OC is nothing but E phase square equal to V phase plus IARA the whole square plus IAXS the whole square. Now take the square root on both the sides so that we are able to find E phase equal to square root of V phase plus IARA the whole square plus IAXS the whole square. So this is the final equation for the unity power factor load. So in this video we discuss loaded alternator for unity power factor, the Phasor diagram. First we discuss the equivalent circuit followed by voltage equation. So E phase, EMF induced in the alternator equal to vector sum of V phase, voltage available in the load terminal plus synchronous reactance drop, synchronous impedance drop, IAZS. Based on that we discuss the Phasor diagram. Because of unity power factor, IA and V phase are in phase with each other. Both are in phase. There is no phase difference. Then from the triangle OBC, we got the final expression for E phase. Subscribe the channel for more videos and notification. Soft copy of this material available in the drive. The link is given in the description box. Thank you for listening. All the best for your examination.